Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the new Hyundai Sonata. Now this is more of a baseline package on the new Sonata that we'll be reviewing today, so I guess a affordable Sonata, right? Before we begin this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Murdoch Hyundai here in Linden for giving me some time with this Sonata. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2.5-liter four-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 25 around town and then 36 on the highway, with power outputs being 191 horsepower and then 181 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see the Hyundai logo there, front and center. And this kind of has a boxier look. You've got the new light bar as well with the Sonata. And then you have the split light design to use the headlights just down below. And then I really like the finish on that trim. It looks pretty premium. And putting it all together, as you can see, Hyundai is going all out with the light bar theme with their cars now. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 235, 45, 18 on the front and over on the rear. You can see here with the wheels, you got the silver mixed with the blacked out elements. And then this is nice, this little trim piece here on the side with more of that silver. And then you can see around the window trim as well. And then here is the full side view with the Sonata. Now take a look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, remote start function, and this new key fob is pretty futuristic looking. Oh, also, that's to open up the trunk. Now, taking a look at the cargo space here, the Sonata is a bigger car, so you've got quite a bit of space here in the back. Also have the tabs to fold down these seats as well. So overall, quite a bit of practicality built in. And when you're all done, just plop. I like this effect here on top of the taillight design, which taillights are pretty crazy looking. Got the Sonata logo there as well. And so putting it all together, let me know what you guys think about the looks here with the new Sonata. Now, taking a look at the door panel, it is soft touch, and I like that trim that goes across. You can see more soft touch down below as well. And then this version of the Sonata has cloth seats. I like the little stripe there in the center. That's pretty cool looking. Legroom back here is solid. We've got some USB ports. We also happen to have a cup holder armrest, which is always a nice feature. And then headroom, it's good. Now, taking a look at the front door panel, again, soft touch here and down below. Got all of our window controls, your mirror adjustments. The mirrors do have blind spot monitoring as well. And then here's the front seat. Again, you can see the little stripe down the center, power adjustments on the side. And then you got this to open, or sorry, for the parking brake, that's to open up the trunk, stability control. And then I like the trim in the dash, and then there is soft touch at the top. Now, taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around. You've got paddle shifters there on the back for the 8-speed. You got your voice command volume controls. You've got your controls for the cruise control, steering assist, all of that. And then you guys can see the stocks here on the back, and we have a column shifter now. Got this big digital gauge cluster here in the center, and we can go through some different drive modes there as well. You can also see different bits of info on the vehicle. Pretty standard stuff. We do have a camera when you put it in reverse. Trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel, and resolution overall is pretty good. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with the screen, it's pretty quick, easy to use, and it's all connected in one unit if you're wondering. I like this trim that goes across. You can see again the soft touch at the dash, and then the vent design all down the center. Analog controls here for the radio. We've got our dual zone climate controls. Looks like this has heated seats, which is another nice feature. Got some little USBs, wireless phone charging pad. Your drive mode select is right there with your auto hold here. The camera system, and then your storage next to that, and yeah, good storage space in the center console. I like the padding here, and then yeah, pretty decent size of the glove box. And it does come with a panoramic sunroof. So this one is an SEL. You guys can see the standard equipment and then the options, and then there's your total MSRP, $32,160, and let's see how it drives. Talk about visibility before you set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors. Do a blind spotting with the rest of the rear, and let us set off here in the Sonata. So I just drove the N-Line yesterday, which crazy car, so much power, but Today we are doing more of a baseline because, you know, here's the deal: is the N-Line, as cool as it is, you know, it's not gonna be the car for everyone. Some people are gonna want to save a little bit of money and go for this more, we'll say, affordable, reasonable version of the Sonata. First off, it still feels like it gets up and moves at a pretty decent pace. It's very comfortable. Something I noticed about the N-Line yesterday is it's a comfortable car. Steering is, it feels, you know, I wouldn't say it's the most sporty on the planet, but it's pretty direct. Yeah, it does well. Yeah, I do like the power with this too. Suspension's pretty comfortable. Yeah, I mean, it drives just as well as the N-Line yesterday in terms of the comfort and all that. Pop into the sport mode, things will get a little aggressive. And gotta slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I like the handling dynamics. Yeah, not the sportiest, but pretty good. I mean, yeah, this is a car you're gonna have to get into it a bit, but not bad. Power's not bad. So, summing things up here with this N-Line, or not N-Line, now my mind's yesterday, with this regular Sonata, not N-Line, jeez. I think it drives well. I think it's comfortable. And I'm impressed with this interior. Like, again, for a more baseline car, it's got a pretty premium looking and feeling interior, so I think that's a plus. And, you know, this engine, yeah, not the most exciting. I want to see the middle of the line powertrain. So the turbo, but not the crazy N-Line. I want to see how that drives. I'm interested. But again, this is not bad. Or do they even have them? I think I'm thinking of the wrong car. You know what? We're just gonna cap off this review. I got like not enough sleep last night. Sometimes I come into reviews and I'm like, you know what? Is this a good idea for me to be reviewing cars today? And today is one of those days where I'm like, is it really a good idea to be reviewing cars, or should I probably get a little bit more sleep? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the regular Sonata. I still think the N-Line's, I mean, the N-Line wasn't that much more expensive, a few $1,000s. I think that the N-Line's probably the one that I'd go for still. But, I mean, yeah, if you want something that's a little bit more affordable, that's what this offers.